Okay, violas, this is our training video for March of the Meistersingers. Now, the first thing that you're going to look at, that I encourage everybody to look at when you look at a piece, is what's the key signature say? The key signature is right next to our clef sign, which is 1 sharp. Okay, well, what does that mean? Well, that means we're in the key at G major. Okay, so everything's going to be centered around the note G, or the pitch G. Now, that means we are going to be playing 1 sharp all the time, F sharp, unless it's canceled with a natural. Everything else is going to be natural. So you look all the way down, and that stays that way all through the piece. Now, let's take a look now, and you're going to notice even on the second line, okay, well, they got marked there a high F sharp. That's just to keep reminding you of that. But if you look down at measure 16, okay, we have the F sharps, okay, and then we also have an A sharp, okay. Well, take a look at that. So we have F sharp, A sharp, F sharp. Now there's a couple ways to do this. So we have the F sharp with this third finger over here on the C, okay, and then we have an A, which is this note, okay. So we're either going to have to bring first finger up to play the A sharp, or we're going to have to bring the 2 down to play the A sharp, okay. Now, if you're going to use, here's my advice, if you're going to use 3 on the C, then I would say bring 1 up to play the F or the A sharp. Okay. Now, if I encourage my students with this F sharp, since it's all the way over here on the C string, okay, it maybe it's going to be a little more comfortable for you to get this one in tune, half step 4 for F sharp. Now, if you use half step 4 for F sharp on the C, then when you come over here, then half step 2 is much more comfortable. Okay. Now, both work fine. You have to do according to what your technique level is at the particular time where you're at. Okay, so watch those accidentals. That happens on the 4th and the 5th line. Okay. Now, the next thing I want to kind of talk about here, just really quickly, is look at our bowing. We have a lot of bowing marks in this song. Okay, so we're going to be artificially doing things with our bow. Second measure, we're going to take 2 notes up bow. I mean, the first measure. Okay, in the first measure, we're going to go down, up, up. Okay, and then the second measure, we have a whole note, which is 4 beats, usually 1 bow, but they're suggesting they want to go down, then and up. Okay, not necessarily synchronized with your stand partner, but that way you'll have plenty of volume. This is a big, majestic sounding piece. Okay, so you're going to change bows there. And in the 4th measure of the first line, you'll notice there's a breath mark, okay, and a bow retake between 1 and 2. Okay, now, when you get over there to the end of the 3rd line, here's one of the characteristic sort of rhythms and bowings of March of the Meistersingers, where you're going to have G. Now, let me play that whole measure after B. We have G, G, G. Now here's a breath and a bow retake. And another one. So that happens really quick. Keeping this very, very flexible with your bow grip, thumb bent, not squished flat, but bent, okay? And then this hand with some give in it, that way we can get the wrist to help out and the fingers, and then those 16th notes will just fly off your instrument, okay? Instead of being hard to do where you're using all of your body to try to play fast. Well, fingers go faster more easily than arms, legs, okay? All right, so here we go, nice and slow to get this under our fingers, okay? 3, 4, 2, 2, 2, 3, 4. Retake. 2, 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's the measure before B. 2, 3, 4. Here it is. Here's an up, up. 2, 3. 2, 3. 2,